YouTube. So I'm a bit fuming. I just watched the new Kickboxer Vengeance movie, and having been a fan of the original Kickboxer, bit let down. There might be some spoilers in this video, but who gives a shit because it's turd. Didn't like it. When I saw the trailer, thought this looks pretty mint. It's got Van Damme in. For anybody who hasn't seen Kickboxer, the basic premise is that Van Damme and his brother are kickboxers. His brother is like the world champion. Goes out to Thailand to fight Tong Po, who is like the solid dude out there. This guy can twat walls with his shins. Brother gets paralysed. Van Damme then goes into the mountains and trains. Goes through epic montages and stuff, and then eventually fights Tong Po. There was some sequels. The second one wasn't too bad, although it starts with Van Damme walking outside the fight and Tong Po just shooting him, even though he's just been through this epic journey. And then there's a new brother who appears from nowhere, but whatever. Third one, I remember being on late at night once. I caught a bit of, but there was guns, and I thought, it's kickboxing in it. Not interested. And then there's a fourth one. Who knows what about that one? So then, when I saw the trailer, I was thinking, Van Damme's back. This is mint. And Batista from wrestling played Tong Po. He looked pretty solid, all tattooed up, ponytail, looked the part. He's got George St. Pierre, a UFC fighter, in it. It's looking pretty good. But then you watch it, and it's very cheap. Like the acting's pretty bad. I think they've just hired martial artists and fighters instead of actual actors. Camera's a bit shaky, and the whole story is just pretty terrible and rushed. Like in the original, Zien, the master, doesn't want to train, doesn't want to teach him at first. Whereas Van Damme's like, yeah, I'll train you, whatever, I train people. Don't want to mug off Van Damme, he's mint, but what's he thinking? In the original there was a bar scene where he just went and got smashed and then fought loads of people drunk, it was mint. In this one they go into a bar, and you think it's going to be cool, nah, it's just a pretty turd fight. In the fight, in the original, they come in, they dip the hands, it's all like old style. They dip the hands in glue and then glass. And this one, they have 3 rounds. The first one is normal. The second one is glass, but they don't even drip it in glue first. That annoyed me. I thought, wait, what? Stick on with it. And the third scene, they have swords. It's like this shit's Tekken. It's not Soul Calibur. Like you wouldn't have swords. What are you playing at? Usual story, you always know what's going to happen before you've seen it, but I was expecting a lot more. There's supposed to be another one actually. You know, he makes sequels to shit. There's another one out next year called Kickboxer Retaliation apparently, which has got Christopher Lambert, star of Highlander and Fortress, Mortal Kombat. So it's good to see him back, but just stop making shit remakes and sequels. That's it, all I've got to say on the matter. So check it out just for the nostalgia factor and seeing Van Damme, because Van Damme's awesome, but don't be expecting too much.